Hey everybody, Eric here, Bailey's Homestead. We are still dealing with a windy day today, but it is another gorgeous day. Fortunately, we have some cold weather coming in, so got to get ready for that. But right now, we're going to be taking care of the animals. It's a little later than what I'd prefer, but it's been kind of a slow morning today. To start off with, I will show you our patio area because it's like never seen before. Uh, we did do some of this when we moved in here, but due to the oh my goodness, due to the weather and things like that, it didn't stay like that for long, and it was too cold to come out here and wet constantly to do anything with it. So anyway, here we go. We got it cleaned up, and I pressure washed, and we found a whole lot more concrete than what we thought we had. It's all busted up, so it's not much use, but if you go back to previous videos where I've talked about working on this place and having work to do, you'll see how this was and what it is now. We've got some massive cracks in this, and I would really like to redo that picnic table or build a new one. That's why I haven't got rid of this one yet. I'm thinking it'll be better off building a new one than trying to fix what's here. But I could use that as a pattern to go off of because I really like that table. But this is something we didn't really know was here. I knew there was concrete in front of the feed room here, and I still have to wash that and clean that. I ran out of daylight doing that, but it gets thick. I mean, thick. You're talking 2-3 inches of dirt that just piles up because the drainage is not right there. So we'll have to fix that in the future. But until then, I think I've got it down now where I can keep up with it at least all summer. And we'll see what happens when fall and the rainy season and winter and all that hit again. It doesn't take long. It really doesn't. But pressure washing is what my business is, so it's not hard for me to do that. But I took the zero tip and was able to cut into all the mud and buildup and yuck that was on there and get back down to the concrete. And then I just took your standard fan tip and cleaned it off, and then we hit it with the surface cleaner and then rinsed it off after that, and it turned out absolutely wonderful. I did spray the grill off and the furniture. It didn't help much. We need to get some new stuff. But anyway, that's that part of what I wanted to show you, and I promised you guys I did come out and record yesterday, but it was a little frustrating because the wind was so strong and gusting. It just made it hard to video, and then the frustrations of every time I tried, things would start blowing, and we had to get laundry off the line, and it was just a mess. So I decided not to put that video out. Today, it's just kind of a gusty wind. It's not a consistent like it was yesterday. So bear with me. There may be some wind in this video, but hopefully it has blown around what's going to blow around, and we don't have to deal with much frustration on that. And it was kicking up all kinds of dust and everything else yesterday. And like I said, it was throwing the stuff around, and there was a lot of frustration. But anyway, we got further on the demo. So I'm piling up good 2x4s over there, and I've managed to salvage a full piece of sheetrock or drywall, whatever you want to call it. It's gypsum board. It's not going to match anything that's in the house, but it is possible that I can use it upstairs in the bedrooms up there. So yesterday our main focus was in the house, getting the kitchen back to the way it's supposed to be, the way it should be, and I tried to foolproof it as much as possible. There's only so much you can do when someone just doesn't want to do things properly, so I don't see the battle ending, but it'd be really nice to have things the way they should be. Now, I don't know if you're able to see me real well or not. I can't see the camera, but we are going to get the horse feed ready. So again, we do 12% sweet feed. We do 2 scoops of that per horse twice a day. And I gotta go find one more bucket. Should be out here. Yep. So we don't have a lot of grass available for them yet, which is why we're doing all of that. And we're hoping for a brighter day when we can have more land and we can expand. But as right now, we're making this place work. And so we grain them and we hay them, and it costs a lot. So that's a lot of our budget, and I'm not mad about it. I love them. They're beautiful animals, and I wouldn't have it any other way except for having more land. Getting this place cleaned up and safe for everybody, not just the animals, has been my goal, has been my top priority, but we've also had to fix the house and get it functional, and it was a very quick, sudden have to do, so our priorities got switched around. So the cleanup process has slowed down a little bit, but we're still working on it, and I get to it when I can. But us having a roof over our heads is a top priority, because we have to have that, and without that we wouldn't be able to be here with the animals, and I'm afraid that we would end up actually having to get rid of the animals, because we would have nowhere to go, and that would end up being the same fate for them. So anyway, that being said, we are still working on it. It's a work in progress, but we spend the money that we have to make sure they're healthy. So give me just a second here, and I'm going to get this feed out there to them. Um, they are currently down there finishing up the hay from the bale that we put out there. They still have hay back here where the last bale was, so I'm not in too much of a rush to get a bale out. It does need to be done, but it's not an immediate thing. They will eat that down to just about nothing. What little bit is there, I've already taken you guys down before, and I've shown you where we used to feed them when they had only about half the yard here around the house. It's already turned back into beautiful, rich soil. So, little lady. Anyway, not worried about it. They'll clean it up. They'll eat what they eat out of it. And probably here in a couple days, I'll put a bale out. Usually I can leave, once it's down to the way it is now, I can leave them for 2-3 days before I have to actually put a bale out. Because it'll get to a point where they start ignoring that. Now, if it rains like they're calling for, they may or may not touch it again. Just because it is so low to the ground, and beings they've walked on it, messed on it, all that contributes to them not wanting to eat it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We may have to put a bale out sooner, but within the next couple of days, I could probably put a bale out and be okay. But I'm going to see what all they would chomp down on that. I actually put that bale out early, so there's still hay back here. They go up there and munch on that every now and then, especially after feed time. They'll munch on that for a little bit. But they've actually been laying up there on that, sunbathing. So, I don't know how much of that they're actually going to eat. But it's all spread out now, so it should turn back into a nice soil. I'm not worried about all these bugs and parasites and everything else everybody freaks out about. I don't have that problem here. And hay is an organic matter that has been used by farmers for hundreds of years to do composting. And there's farmers that will build up a layer in their barn for their cattle. Their barns will end up being 3, 4, 5 foot thick by the time they clean them out, because they do it all year long. And those barns get cleaned out about once a year. When they do that, it is layered and layered and layered and layered, and it causes it to break down the hay, and they end up with a really nice soil mixture, a compost mixture that they can spread back out on their fields or in their garden, and it don't hurt a thing. And that's exactly what these horses are doing out here. When I put this hay out, sure, there's waste. There's going to be waste. But, you know, the more that they are compacting that down and messing on it, it's just adding to the soil I already don't have here. Because there wasn't much grass here to begin with, and they ate everything we had. So, if anything, we're adding to what needs to happen here. And the grass is just taking off down there, so it's not hurting anything. My horses aren't sick, and we haven't had an issue. I know some people have to worry about things like that, but we don't have that issue here. Horses have ate off the ground for centuries, and you know, we change things entirely way too much and wonder why there's a problem. There was just a conversation on Facebook about Tyson chicken. I remember chicken as a child, and I can tell you now, it is not the same chicken I go to the store and buy now. We have literally bred and fed for profit, not caring about what it's doing. You go buy a whole chicken at Walmart from Tyson, and you go out in your backyard and you butcher one. You're going to have a difference. It's going to taste different. There's going to be meat missing. Because if you go buy a Tyson chicken, you're not going to get the same meat that has grown on your chicken. It's different. They've bred them that way because they get more out of those birds. It weighs more, they charge more for it. So it's all profit based. Whether they're fed to do that or they're bred to do that. And those little gristle pieces at the end of the little pieces of meat, like on the leg, there's way more of that than I ever remember being as a kid. And I've never liked eating those things. I always have to pick it off because it's like gristle. And I don't remember having all that growing up. It changed in time as they changed their breeding process to have a different style of bird and be able to have a quicker turnout and all that. It ruins the genetics, and people are just eating it up because of all these different breeds that are available now. We're killing it. I can't wait to see what happens, because everything is going to be so far bred out and mixed up, we're not going to have anything that is solid and worth having eventually. Because it's going to be so bred out. There's not going to be anything left. You can only go so high before it starts deteriorating. And you have to figure something else out. What are we going to go back to when everything is so mixed and bred for profit? No one cares about what it's doing in the long run. So, beef and pork is the same exact way. They're breeding these animals up for this perfect meat when there was nothing wrong with it to begin with. It's ridiculous. But anyway, we keep our animals healthy here. We do the best that we can by them, and we change things if we need to. Am I planning on getting Cornish cross? Absolutely. I would like some meat chickens, but I'm also considering other breeds that are also egg and meat chickens. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see what decisions we decide to make. But I'm just telling you, there's a difference in the animals, and what we're doing in this world is not okay. You're messing with nature, and anybody that knows anything knows nature fights back. You'll get a response. But anyway, I am going to get off my little rant here, and we're going to take care of these animals, so stay with me. I'm going to get these out there since they are down there, and then I'll bring you back when I call them up here. I have a unique way of calling them, and you will see Santana come as soon as I call. And Sphinx has learned that call as well. So Dakota will naturally follow. I think Sphinx does as well with Santana, but hang tight. We'll get him up here. There's Beastie. Okay, so I'm out here. We are going to try to do this quietly so that they don't come up here before I'm ready, because I want to try something here. They always come up here and then there's this big battle over who's getting what food bin. So I'm just going to sit them out up here like they're supposed to be. And I'm going to call them up here. So far, they have not noticed that I'm doing feed. They haven't noticed at all. So I'm going to get these set up where they're separated, and because we have to feed them apart from each other just to keep everybody safe and happy and all that good jazz. Let me get these buckets put in here, and then I think I'm going to add one of these to each bucket. This is alfalfa pellets. Because I'm trying to get weight put on Dakota, and that's a good way to do it. If I can't get weight put on him, just regular, I will be putting him on some senior feed like I did all the others. But I really wanted to see what happens when I feed him just regularly with 24 access to hay. Like I said, if it doesn't work, I'm going to go back to the ways that I've done it in the past, and it works genuinely every time. And you'll have your special need horses that need other things, or they may have health issues, but he is genuinely healthy. He just needs to put some weight on, and I think he's doing well. Our main concerns with him are the main concerns are his ribs and back, the spine area. We need to get that built back up where it should be. And we're gonna give these pigs some corn. I do him before I go to the chicken coop. And somebody has been eating candy. I'll stick that in my window so I can throw that away later. But there we go. And then I'm gonna reach up here since our water's off. We've been just sticking the hose in the window so we can use the bathroom. And that's how we do our laundry right now. So it works. As funny as it is, it works. If you're new here, we shower somewhere else right now, but we're hoping that will change here soon, and I will get into all that here in a minute. Let's call these horses up here. Santana! I might be getting ignored today. There we go. See him look? Come on! Here they come. No matter where they're at, I can whistle like that, and they hear me. Now, they're curious if I'm falsely calling them, so... Come on! Now they know I'm for real, and here they come. Here they come. And sometimes I will call them like that. If I have to try to catch them or whatever. Sorry, I was checking for eggs in here. The chickens were in here yesterday in the straw, so just making sure they weren't laying in the wrong place. Come on! Come on! And why they took the long way around, I don't know. But here they come. Here they come. Come on, beastie. So they know their feed buckets, and they have a pecking order. So she likes to dump hers out. No matter what we put it in, she dumps it. So it is what it is. I don't know what her issue is. Maybe one day she'll quit. The other ones do just fine. So we're gonna get some chicken feed. I think we maybe add a chicken feed. Something happened while we were away, and we went through a whole lot more than what we should have. So I am shaking y'all around like crazy. I apologize. Yeah, what we have in here we're gonna have to use for the emu. So I've cut back on the sweet feed that we give the emu. I think one of them is getting some runny stools from it, so we're just doing an experiment and seeing what is causing it. So we give them a little bit still, but not like we did before. So there's a chicken feed, there's a sweet feed, and there's the alfalfa. So we're going to let the chickens free range. They will come out and pick up after the horses, and it shouldn't be but a day or two before we're able to give them their feed again. But like I said, they will pick at what the horses drop on the ground. So they're free range. They can find bugs and all kinds of things to eat. And I think we have some scraps in the house that we are going to bring out here. There they come. It gets crazy. We still have some back here in this back part coming, but little lady, have to stay on top of her. She kills chickens, so can't have none of that. Got all the dogs outside today. Oh, I forgot the corn for this pig. That's okay. We'll have to come back. We'll have to come back. We're going to get these emu taken care of. So, yesterday, I had to move this panel. It was up here. The horses knocked it over trying to get into their feed. So now it's across here. And we will open this up as needed. For the horses to be able to get in here when the weather is calling for it. So, right there is their feed trough. See if we can, there we go. I'm out of hardware to be able to come out here and get a spot to hang this, so we're just dealing with it right now. I filled the water up, dumped it out, filled it up yesterday. It still looks pretty good, surprisingly. Usually their water is just absolutely disgusting. I'm coming, Charlotte. I'm coming. She's like, where's mine? So let's go get hers and get her taken care of. And I'll be back with you in just a split second. Save some time with the walking back and forth. So I'll be right back. Just to show you, the chickens like to come over here while everything is eating. They will actually get into a fight. You get out of here. They'll get in a fight with the horses now and then. It's kind of funny. But it's not because they're not a feed. They just, it's like being surrounded by mice or something. I mean, it's just, they're annoying. They annoy the horses. See, look at that. Look at that. Would you want all that in your face while you're trying to eat? So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They, come on, get out of there. They do it to the pigs too. They are learning not to be in with the emu, as the emu had their select ones that they would allow in their pen. The others, nope, not gonna happen. Unfortunately, the way that was set up over there, they couldn't seem to find their way back to the gate to get out. But she's got her feed being moved way over there. I can't reach that. So give me a second here. We're gonna get that moved back over here where I can put her food in it. So I'll be right back with you. Split second. All right. We got it back over here and bam. All right. Their waters are good. We've got to get a bigger waterer for the other pig. I'm hoping to do that. Leave him alone! Leave him alone! Go do something else. I'm tired of hearing him scream. Leave him be. All right. I'm hoping that we can, the panel's stuck over here. Get him a new deal when we move him over here beside the barn, because that is the plan. Yes, he can get out of this panel. Not worried about him. He's safer in there from little lady trying to get him to play. He is just I almost want to find him a new home. He's adorable when he wants to be. And that screaming is just absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But all she's doing is trying to play with him. She's not hurting him whatsoever. But he sounds like that if I leave him in the house and don't bring him out here with me. He just, I don't know what has happened to him in his lifetime. But we're trying to work with him and make him better. But I was gonna do the horse water today, but we're gonna let them. I think we're gonna let them drink that down some more. It's just it's getting harder and harder for me to dump that thing out. It's mainly because of the way my arms are. I have the strength to do it, but a person gets tired of hurting, and see, he's being a baby instead of just coming out of those big panels that he can fit his little body through. He's just being a diva. And I'm sorry, I'm not very steady. But he's just sitting there crying at the gate. He can get through those squares. They do it all the time. They do it all the time. Because they're constantly in the pig pens. He walks right into the pig pen. Right in with Charlotte all the time. All the time. Right through that panel. Or why he's not coming through the panel, I don't know. I'm probably going to end up having to go down there and get him. He is an absolute diva. Absolute diva. And it's annoying. It's not cute anymore. It's not cute. So, let's go rescue him. Watch, I bet I can get down here and he'll probably come right out. Come on. Come on. You can get out of there. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. This is nothing new. You do this all the time. You go in there with Charlotte all the time. Come on. It's the same exact panel. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. All right, bye. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Well, come on. Come on. Let's go. See, he just stuck his head through there. He will not come through there. He just stuck his head through the panel. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on. See? I told you. I told you. Nope. We're not going anywhere. I just wanted to prove to the world that I was right. Diva. Come on. Leave him be. Come on. He's absolutely got to be by my side all the time. All the time. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's aggravating having such a small dog. I'm not used to being at my feet, and even if you are used to him, you can still step on him, but he's just a diva, I'm telling you. She's not hurting him at all. She's not hurting him. She's not even trying. She's not aggressive at all. At all. He's just a diva, I'm telling you. It's ridiculous. That's the way he is. Come on. Come on, get in here. Oh. There goes Gracie. Come on. Come on. Little lady, come on. Little lady, come on. You ain't been down there and got all nasty and muddy again. Do not let her on the furniture. So Freya does pretty good out here on her own. I do keep an eye on her because she gets bored. And she'll chase the chickens, but she hasn't grabbed a hold of them. But my fear is that one of these times she's going to go, ooh, I got my toy. And, well, then the process has begun. I'd rather not have to get rid of another dog. So we keep an eye on her. She usually has her little horse ball. That's what that red ball is that you see her with sometimes in the videos. Was the horse ball. I was actually looking for it to show you. She got a hold of it and it has tore the thing up. Tore it up. But that is like her favorite toy. It wasn't a cheap one, let me tell you. Those balls are not. It's like going and buying a dog toy. Oh, there it is. It's right there by the trash pile. It blended in. Because it's a trash pile. Get it? It's a junk ball. Yeah. Anyway. That's where it needs to be. But she keeps her entertained with that. And it's not muddy. So come here. Good girl. Alright, hang on, people. I'm throwing the ball. And she'll bring it back. And you should have seen her with the stuffy the other day when we had just pressure washed this. That thing was nasty, muddy. And she would come up here and just rub it all over us, wanting us to throw that nasty thing. We finally took it from her, and I don't know if my wife threw it away or what she done with it, but my wife done something with it because we were getting a mud bath that we didn't want. So she's a great dog. She plays fetch, and she will do that all day long. I need a machine out here to throw things for her to chase. Because she will. It's like she just doesn't have an off button. But anyway, I try to catch that when I play with her, just to give y'all some different content. There's not a whole lot that goes on around here, but some of the changes that are hopefully coming within, we're hoping to start getting stuff by the end of the week, this weekend, and I'm hoping to start working on stuff by next week. So we might be looking at a possible round pen. We may be looking at a new hot water heater because the motherboard on ours fried. So we have to hot wire that thing, and I'd rather not. It's dangerous, and it works. It works, but we'd like to have it proper, and we would like to fix the water lines, get all that going again, and if I can, I'm wanting to get a big spool of electric so that I can start tearing into these walls, and we can start getting electric ran properly. I would absolutely love to get the proper main line, but that may have to wait for a later time. I'd rather get it and be able to dig the trench and bury it within a pretty close time frame. I just don't like getting stuff like that, especially as expensive as it is, and then it just sitting here waiting for somebody to decide that they're going to come steal stuff. So it's not that I can't secure things and lock things up, but thieves don't care about that. So I'd rather just not have the stuff sitting here waiting for us to get equipment to dig the trench and all that. So that may be for another time. But we are going to get stuff to make some improvements to the house. So stay tuned for that. I'm hoping I can get a round pen because then we can do a little bit more. with these guys right here behind me. So things are coming, guys. Things are coming. We should have this place paid off by next week as well. So that will be a blessing and a curse all in the same. But it is what it is. I'd rather have it paid off and be done with that debt. So that's exciting. We could definitely do a lot of other things with that money, but why not get this place paid off and be able to do more? So anyway, stay tuned. Stay tuned. I promise you there is stuff coming, and I want you to be a part of it. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Share the channel. Get us out there. I'll try to catch all the stupid stuff out there in the society that I can, but I would rather people watch the channel because they want to watch the animals and our progress and help support us in that. So anyway, this is our homestead. This is our life. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support, and you have a blessed day. Get out there and barbecue. Do something. It's beautiful outside. What are you doing still watching me? Have a great day.